Joining me on the line is Groarke, who is Warrington's Chief Youth Officer and Chief Executive of Warrington Youth Voice. And it's good to have you with us today, Louis. Thanks for your time.
No problem, it's a pleasure.
Louis, obviously at the moment there's a lot going on for adults to deal with, but there's certainly a lot for younger adults as well. And it's a really challenging time, isn't it?
It most certainly is. We see young people becoming stressed over government announcements regarding exams. And, young people have many other things to be dealing with at the moment as well in regards to not being able to see their friends. Maybe some of them have family, just as adults would, who don't live in that area, who they can't see. And, young people generally have a difficult time anyway with mental health and, other pressures, going through puberty, the other sort of things that young people have to deal with. I guess peer pressure is one of them. It's all really reduced at the moment. In some respects that's good, but other things, social interaction is what young people thrive off, and it's really being limited at the moment by the lockdown situation.
I think as well, Louis, that when you're younger, you don't like to talk about things, do you? When you're older and you get used to yourself and you feel happy with yourself, you're a lot more open to talk to friends about issues, maybe things that are upsetting you. But when you're younger, when you've got your mates around you, it's not as easy, is it?
No, I'm aware many young people aren't as open with their friends as, adults would be, and that's definitely a contributing factor to poor mental health of many young people across the town, and that's why it's so important young people are able to access mental health services at the moment.
What actual help is out there, Louis?
So there's absolutely loads of different organisations in Warrington that can help young people. We have Warrington Youth Service at Warrington Borough Council. You can get to them on My Life Warrington. There's many different supports out there for people on My Life Warrington as well. There's Samaritans, which provide help for young people. There's Young Minds, there's ChildNet. There's TAGS Youth Group, which is provided by the Youth Service for LGBTQ+ young people, and there's also the Stonewall Youth. There's many organisations that can help young people, especially Childline on 0800111. They can provide some really good support, and there's also the NSPCC helpline. We've got so many opportunities to be able to gain help for young people at the moment. It's really important young people take those opportunities to access the services and help they need if they need it.
That is really good to hear, Louis. What do you think are the main things that are affecting young people at the moment with lockdown?
I suppose it's the social interaction aspect. Also, the fact, many young people generally learn offline, in certain countries. That's how they operate on a day-to-day basis. But, if you're not doing that all the time, online learning can be really difficult as well for young people who aren't used to it. But I guess, another really difficult thing will be dealing with grief. Many people will have family members who have died or are really sick in hospital because of COVID. It can be really difficult at the moment to deal with that mentally, especially knowing that they've got an increased chance of contracting COVID in the hospital. Young people really will stress out about that. The socialisation aspect of lockdown, and also there's not as many opportunities for young people at the moment. Those things can be really problematic and difficult at the moment.
For youngsters who can't be around their friends, and schools are a lifeline for a lot of youngsters, isn't it?
Yeah, schools offer a range of wellbeing support services, and, they really do keep on top of safeguarding child protection issues. That really flags up whilst they're in school, and, the government announced that they want any young person who can't access online learning in school. It's a school's job to ensure that all pupils have access to learning, even in a lockdown. And it just shows there's so much effort going in from the government, local authorities and schools to still ensure young people are being able to access those inner school services and student support to ensure that not only they're okay, but also their families are provided with the right support to help those young people.
Let's just hope that anyone who's young listening to this programme today will be able to, take some good from what you've said. And also, we'll put all the details on our website, all the website links and all the contacts there as well, Louis. So thanks so much for joining us today, and keep up the great work, won't you?
Yes, thank you very much.